Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Creativ. I am back with another video. Today I have a different kind of video. A video where I will show you behind the scenes of a concept artist. How it's like when you get information, when you get the sketches and you actually turn them into a finished product, a concept, or whatever it is that you are doing. I will take example from a real life that's really stupid what I said. I will be exempling a real life situation, a real life job that I have right now. It's the project that I promised to show or share with you, and I actually got permission to share, or at least I decided that I will share only a bit for now, which is only a sketch part. So in this video, you'll basically get to see what it is that I'm going to be sharing with you for the next couple of weeks. Something that we haven't done on this channel, something that you probably don't think I can do, to be honest. But it's something that recently, the past 2 months, I found a lot of love for, and I can't wait to share with you. So let's just get right into that. But you know what? No, I actually forgot one last thing. Before we go into that, I want to show you something absolutely crazy. I went on YouTube yesterday and I looked at the how long ago it was that I created the 1000 subscribers special video. It says here 3 months ago. That means 3 months ago I had 1000 subscribers. I now have, if I go under Clementine Creative, I have 1523 subscribers, which means some of you guys smashed this button 500 times, which is absolutely crazy. You smashed it 500 times in 3 months. I knew I was growing at a faster rate, but I thought it was like, 500 subscribers in 6 months. I had not realized that it was not that long ago that I only had 1000 subscribers. Now, if you're wondering, subscribers on YouTube don't mean a lot except how many people, I guess, like your content. I think of it more as a like on your channel than really anything else. The things that really matter is views, and I can even see a increased number in views, which means a lot more people are finding my videos, and I've been getting comments that a lot of these people are actually really improving or are really motivated, and that motivates me. So again, thank you for so many of you joining. Can't wait to see more of you. But now let's go and see what concept art job is all about. So here we are on my Facebook. And there's a lot of different ways at which you can receive messages from clients. Most common is over Gmail or over some emailing website. We did it over Facebook because we're basically pretty close to the client. They're not strangers really. And it's more of a chill experience over Facebook. Just the entire tied up situation of where you think that the client is like way over serious or way tied up, or uptight is the right term, really just goes away already when you're using Facebook. Now, Facebook is very convenient for us because it's a fast source of messaging, while emails is a little bit different, and it just feels a little bit more professional there, which you would think is a good thing. But sometimes it's nice to have a more chill experience. So here you can see these are messages that I have received from the client. Basically, these are the information, and you can see that I am not doing characters here. You can see some sort of a map, and you will quite fast realize what is actually happening here. Everything is written in Slovenian here mostly, so you probably won't understand, or at least a lot of you won't understand. Those who are from, I guess, my region or my region of Europe might understand some of the words. But here we have a first picture that they sent, a sketch, and we see a lot of different things written on the side. Colored targets, a target color scheme. We got key points. Also all over this sketch there are things that we got, and you can see rivers, Aztec style dam, and you can already see, what am I doing here? That's right, I'm doing an environment. I'm doing a map. Environment is not something you've seen on this YouTube channel, specifically because I always wanted to focus on characters. But ever since I picked this project up, and let me just say that I had no idea how to do environments when I went into this project. I couldn't even draw or paint any of that. I was struggling, but with persistence, I swear to God, with persistence, you will always get to your desired goal. I was able to create some pretty amazing art, which sounds very egotistic. Is that what you call it? I'm just gonna say ego because that seems like the right word. I know it sounds like I'm self-boosting, but I am actually proud of that because I had no idea how to draw environments, and I had given up eventually because it just was not as fun for me. But this project actually helped me unlock that skill. So the next thing we get is apparently a World of Warcraft map. I did not play World of Warcraft, but here there are some colors that they like, and they basically reference us, right? So the more the client references, the better. Here we get to see some more, a bigger picture of what we saw before. And now I have to take this entire sketch and turn it into an actual design. Now this entire map is actually painted, so it looks kind of like a League of Legends map. But first, what we always need to do is a sketch. Sketch is a fundamental or a basic thing or a basic design, a direction, a source of communication. And I said that on purpose because I realized how stupid it was that I went in that direction. So I just, if I'm gonna go stupid, I'm gonna go stupid all the way. Basically, you have to sketch out to be able to show your clients, you know, kind of what you're thinking. For me, it's getting the general idea down, and then I refine the actual design whilst I'm painting. And I think a lot of designers actually do that. But the sketching is very important for the clients. If you're very close to the clients where you're comfortable showing them your sketches, in that instance, they're very good for just being like, hey, this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Most of the time, these guys just let things up to me. They trust me completely when it comes to art, which is always good to have from the side of a client, but never expect that to be the case. While the companies do trust you, you must earn your trust first. So basically now we're gonna go from seeing these two sketches, a couple of that I can actually translate what they say, mostly what they want in this area, where the villages are. They're basically describing everything you already see up here with just more words. So now we're gonna go from this, I'm gonna go into time lapse, and you're gonna see me sketch out, and I'm gonna do a voiceover of that, and then we'll finish up this video because this will be divided in two different parts. So let's jump into the sketching. So here we are. Basically, I'm now going to sketch some of this out. I try to hide as much as possible, so the only thing you're gonna see is the actual sketch. You're not gonna see anything else, but the next video that comes out, which is next week, hopefully I'll be able to finish the map or this design for the environment as fast. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I got a tongue twister. Basically, hopefully by next week, Friday, I'll finish the design completely. The painting will be finished, and I'll be able to post it on YouTube as a promotion for the project, but also as a tutorial for you guys. And also, I think it's a very nice difference from, or a nice change from all the characters and all the, you know, basically all characters and just humans and creatures drawings that I usually do on this channel. We'll have a little bit of environment, and I think that way you might even find it more intriguing and want more tutorials based on that, which will be great for both me, because I'll be able to expand the content on my YouTube channel. But now let's basically go in and talk about basically what's going on. And I'm sorry that my tongue is twisting so much. I'm talking so fast because I don't have a lot of time. I only have like 5 minutes to squeeze this in. So I try to get as much info down as possible. So what the authors wanted here, or the client wanted for the Aztec and Mayan style buildings. Now, of course, these are only sketches, but Aztec style architecture or Aztec architecture is very square-ish, has almost no round shapes in terms of like walls bending. They also have a lot of those circled patterns, spiral patterns that you see. I guess squared spiral patterns. That's one of the things that is very important that you will also see me sketch in, but that's something that I design later on when I paint. You know, the details go in later. Now I just get the general idea down. Here we have a corruption mountain, radioactive mountains. They're gonna be lines of radioactivity just being in those mountains. But this area is divided into two different parts, the upper and the lower, while the lower part is the more holy, more jungle-ish, Aztec, cleanish, while the top is corrupted by this radioactive meteor that fell into this island. Now over here you see me sketching the portals. There's no bridge there, it's a portal. Again, I can't tell you too much about what's going to be happening here until next week or maybe even further down the line. But I know that it's pretty interesting. I think it's great because we have so much, this idea is great because we got so many games coming out and we don't have a lot of these kind of things coming out, which will be something you'll learn about in the next video. But let's see here. What's important about drawing environments is perspective. Here you can see I am cheating the perspective completely. What you're seeing now is very hard to achieve in real life. Things look, basically this entire map is the same size everywhere. There's no perspective, right? Which is impossible. The perspective only goes so far and then it resets itself somewhere else. It's very hard to explain, but try to observe the map when you can. The lower part where the dam is, where the wall is. You will see that the perspective sort of follows this kind of a square and then goes only to the portals. And then where the portals are, above it, there's a new perspective grid, like a completely new set, as if there's two cameras looking at this map and we're just combining different pictures together. Because you can see that this kind of perspective is impossible. Everything in the back, all those mountains should be way smaller because obviously they're in the background. They're way further down than these Mayan, these Aztec architecture buildings here. Architecture buildings. Wow. If you need new words for your class, just call Clementine Creative. Architecture buildings coming your way. But now for reals. Again, the perspective is cheated, but that is for the sake of enjoyment of the game. It's very important to, the games is one sort of thing where you can just cheat everything you want. As long as it works, it's okay. As long as you can make it work, as long as people sort of accept it, you should not be afraid to cheat some things. I've seen this multiple times before, and it's really not that big of a deal. Imagine your eyes being absolutely everywhere on the map. It's very hard to explain, but remember, the perspective always resets itself. If you look here on the bottom where the Mayan wall is, there's a perspective kind of a square, and if you go on top, there's also a perspective square there. So this video is slowly coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more of this kind of videos, definitely, because this project is something that I'm really excited about. And I know that you will enjoy seeing me do something else than just characters. I hope you enjoyed it. This is just the first part. The second part is me actually painting in this environment, and you'll actually be able to see some of the painted environments already. And hopefully you will like it, and hopefully you will learn something new. Again, this is just a teaser basically for next week, but this is also a behind the scenes of a concept artist. Everything from the information of the client down to the finished product, which will be next week. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you next week with a new one. Bye. Helmets were made out of metal, but they had a lot of very light armor. But again, sketching and painting at the same time